Hello doctors. So once you open the Freshdesk app on your phone, you'll see this screen. So it will ask for a help desk URL. In the URL you can type in telemeds.freshdesk.com. You don't need to type in HTTPs in front of it and press next. Once you press next, it will ask for an email and a password. So you should receive or you would have received an email from the Freshdesk app where you can set up your password. So what you need to do is put your email in the email field, and in case you have set up your password, just put in your password here. So once you put in your password and your email, you need to sign in. Once you sign in, you'll see this kind of screen. So it will have a lot of tickets. So on the top left corner, you'll see a menu. From there you can see different type of tickets, all tickets, all unresolved tickets, new and my open tickets. It's best to choose new and my open tickets, as it will only show the new tickets and the tickets that were assigned to me. So right now, as you can see, there are a lot of tickets. In a ticket section, you can see what language the patient chose while speaking to the IVRS, the ticket number, that is the reference number for the app, the priority of the patient according to the IVRS responses selected by him. To assign the ticket, right now I'm gonna take this ticket, the Punjabi speaker, because it's a test ticket. So to pick up the ticket, you need to right swipe on the ticket. Once you right swipe on the second button, you will see pick up. So right now, as you see, after test state, there is a dash dash. After I pick up, my name appears here. So the ticket is assigned to me. So after assigning, you can click on the ticket to open the ticket. Once you open the ticket, you can again see my name there. So it's make sure that the ticket has assigned to me. So after opening this page, you can click here to call the patient. You can press this button to call the patient. So you will receive a third party call, and same is true for the patient. He will receive a third party call and the call will be bridged. I'm not gonna make the call right now, but you will do it when you test the real patients. So after you talk to the patients, you need to go to the top right corner. You can see the pencil icon there. So what you need to do is press on the pencil icon and you'll see different fields. So you can put in patient name, patient age, patient gender, foreign travel history, contact history, as in the person has come in contact with a COVID patient or not, then doctor notes, then type. So if you feel that the patient is high risk COVID patient, make sure to write the doctor notes. So when you click on the type, you will see different types that are there in the system. So if you feel that the patient is high risk COVID patient, you can put him in COVID visit FRH. Now this data, all the people that we triage under this COVID visit FRH, this data we are sharing with the government on a real-time basis. So the government will come to know about these persons and they'll send the ambulance to their respective address for the testing to be done. Then the second category is COVID home quarantine. These data also we are sharing directly with the government, so the government can track these people as they are also high risk COVID suspects for the later purposes. Then you can also put the patient in non-COVID home lockdown. In case like the patient has a different medical emergency other than COVID, you can choose non-COVID medical emergency. We are also sharing this data with the local authorities to make sure that other people who are getting other medical emergencies can get help. If you feel the call was spam, you can put in spam call. If the person also abused you in some way, you can put it in abusive call. In case the patient doesn't pick up the call or his phone number was not reachable, you can choose this category. If the patient called just for general info and general queries, you can put here. And a lot of people will call on this helpline to report different people, maybe their neighbors, who are actually not complying with the lockdown and quarantine regulations. So if you get such a call, you can put it in lockdown and quarantine complaint section. So right now I'm gonna put it as spam call, just for the heck of it. So after the call, you can also get the pin code, the state, the pin code. After that, everything should be pre-filled, and if it's not, you don't need to worry about it. After that, you do not need to worry about any of the fields, and just save changes. So once you save changes, the ticket will be resolved. So if you see the status of the ticket after Punjabi speaker, it's written resolved. So the ticket has been resolved now. Once you go back to the previous screen, you need to refresh it to go away. Right now, if you see the ticket Punjabi speaker 2004, it shows the status as open on the bottom right corner of the ticket. But once I press refresh, this ticket will vanish. So this is the whole cycle of how to use the app, and this is all there is to app. You don't need to worry about any of the all the other options that you're getting. Just do this. Okay, thank you.